You're live. I'm live. I'm live. Okay. Okay. Microphone is working. HyperX Quadcast 2. No, I bet it can work like this. Can it? It can work. It can work. Yes, it can. It can actually work. It's just the thing. Let me see if I could adjust it here real quick. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Woo, boy. How's it going, everybody? Woo! See if I can point it out like this. That's pretty cool. All right, folks, give me a second. Let me just adjust everything a bit quick. My camera's pretty good here. Okay, you guys can see my TV and all that stuff, which is nice. Okay, mouse is working. Low settings right here for the light, the ring light. So let's see. Sorry, people, it's gonna be a blinding light. Okay, that one looks good, but dang, look how blown out I am. All right, let's try this. Yeah, this is all the way down. Pretty cool. But you know what? A bit more. We were like, there we go. Ah, that's much better, folks. Okay, let me just the microphone just a wee bit more. I'm not gonna have the. I'm gonna get a boom mic one of these days, an arm or something like that. But for right now, folks, this is gonna be it for now. For now. For nows. Can I let me see if I could yeah, just in case, I'll just put it like that. Yeah, so it doesn't have to the wire doesn't have to bend. Ooh, okay. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. All right, good. Doesn't have to bend here. Okay, no, everything is good everything is good. No, at least nothing's being touched or anything like that, which is nice. All right. Setup's not too all over the place, but yeah, that's fine. Anyways, folks, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to the JAVIWOOD live show. And today, listen, we're just doing a nice stream. It's kind of like a surprise stream, you know, and all that good stuff. Want to do some more regular streams like this for you guys. Just me sitting in my ass down and talking to you guys. And I keep saying this again. Hopefully, this is the last time again. I will try to get OBS up and running so we can do some reaction content live on YouTube. But who knows? I might move live streaming to Twitch. I mean, it's yeah, pretty much the algorithm is shit. It's worse than YouTube, but it's faster to grow. To be honest, though, if you actually do it right, I mean, all you need is 50 followers, and you'll get monetized. Mostly, you'll be making it off like the super chats and all that stuff and donations. But overall, folks, it's still like it's faster to grow. But over here, you need like yeah, I have enough to get monetized, but I still not really. I need 3,000 views. I mean, 3,000 hours. And YouTube is just being a bitch about it right now. They're kind of shadow banning this channel because apparently I'm streaming a lot or to do repetitive content, which is like how? Like live repetitive content. Like I've been doing live repetitive content while playing the same game almost every time. Come on now. Oh, is it because I also use kind of like the same thumbs a lot? Look, I think it's very stupid. Well, I get it. Extremely stupid because seriously, a lot of us content creators are like doing the best we can with what we got. I mean, I have limited resources here. God damn it. Jesus Christ. Fucking YouTube, man. They don't care. They don't understand. All right, folks. So today we're going to be doing a quick unboxing of this. I am very freaking excited. That's why I wanted to do this stream because this might be kind of like the last stream I'm gonna live unboxing I'm gonna do for now for something big, but this is big to me, and that is I got this in the mail. If you guys follow me on social media, on Instagram, I got this. This is the HIYA Toys Godzilla 1999 or Godzilla 2000 or Godzilla Nissan Millennium. This is HIYA Toys exquisite basic figure, and I finally got this in the mail like this over the weekend. Pretty freaking cool. A day before Mother's Day, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, folks, this is going to be doing a quick live unboxing later in a few moments. Just waiting for more people to come in. And we're just going to be doing a little bit of chatting, just hanging out, chilling for at least probably like 30 minutes, hopefully. And yeah, folks. So here's the thing, folks. How's everybody's day? My day is pretty good. Pretty good. How's everybody's Mother's Day? Happy Mother's Day, belated Mother's Day to anybody out there. How's everybody's Mother's Day? Actually, I think we went to, for Mother's Day, we went to a Spanish/Mexican restaurant called oh my god, I just had it. Goa. Goa. It's a pretty bougie place, very expensive, splitting the bill and all that stuff, but whatever. And yeah, just went out to dinner. I drank a lot yesterday, so I was pretty fucked up a bit. Not really, but I was just drinking a lot. Drinking a lot. Been binging over the weekend. I need one more movie to watch, which is a Deathly Hallows Part 2. Been binging the Harry Potter Steelbook set. Pretty freaking excited to finally do a retro physical media review on the Steelbook set, which is a pretty good set. You guys are gonna love it. And I hope you guys like the video. Gonna do my best to make it as entertaining as I can here. Look how good that looks. Again, you see how like close I get? It gets very blurry, but look how far I can get here. And look how great I look. Holy crap, look at that. That is pretty cool here, folks. But hopefully I'll get a boom arm so that I could have like the microphone right here, because I don't have any other platform to put it on. But so I can put the microphone like on the side here and all that stuff, so I could just talk to you guys and all stuff. And let me just also see from a farther angle on the box here. Yeah, look at that. It looks pretty good. It's a little bit blown out because of the ring light, but yeah, this looks pretty damn good. Yeah, the box looks pretty good. Oh, folks, but that's gonna be a little later, probably around 15 minutes into the stream. We'll do the unboxing, and we're just doing just quick chatting. There's some cool stuff, not cool. There's some topics I kind of do want to discuss to you guys about. But yeah, folks, we're just waiting for more people to come in, and so us to have a good time here. If not, then we'll just get fucking started. Who know? Who cares at this point? Who fucking cares? This is my channel. I'll do whatever the hell I want, and I'll just go on without waiting for more people to come in. So yeah. But anyways, folks, hope you guys enjoy the stream. Hope you guys had a good Mother's Day weekend. Pretty simple Mother's Day weekend I've had with the family. Pretty freaking nice. What else? No, yeah. So maybe later after the stream, and not after the stream, after the unboxing, I would love to talk about not talk about really, not much. Is what is his name? Chud the Builder, motherfucker. Scream fams being bitches all the time. He has some cool topics. And what else? Snyder cultists just straight up getting pwned by everybody, not just true DC fans, but just by everybody. Like, they are really desperate just to grasp any goddamn thing this time. It's like, you really are so desperate for attention. Why? Because the movement was a success? Not really, though. It was done for subscription purposes, not because they gave a shit about you. But whatever. Box office, pretty nice. Congratulations to Mortal Kombat 2 for reaching $80 million worldwide. That's a pretty good for that. Yeah, folks, not much else to talk about, really. But we'll just talk about whatever topics that you guys want to discuss in the chat real quick. What else? Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me, folks. Excuse me. What else? Yeah, I am gonna try to get a boom mic, a small one that'll like have a good arm length and just reach all the way over here to my face, so that just like right here for the microphone, so that I don't have to like freaking rely on speaking up from far away. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get a boom mic. Probably not next check, but we'll see. That's the thing. These boom mics are actually not that expensive. You can get very good ones for like $40. This is one I did save on my Amazon wish list. It's $40. It's an upgraded version of it. It's pretty freaking nice. And what else? But yeah, it's a pretty good one. I forgot what it is. Uni. No, not Uni. What the fuck am I thinking of? But I'm trying to get a boom mic. Hopefully I don't have to like destroy this table. But then again, this table is, look at that, I'm already shaking everything. This table is old, and I use it for like some displays and all that stuff. So I'll just probably put it in somewhere where it could like not look damaged because of the clamp and all that stuff. But hopefully I'll be able to move everything to the living room when it comes to like streaming, like just my face streaming and all that stuff. But yeah, no, it's pretty nice because I really like how far away I am. I look razor sharp with this. But if I get close, look at that. It gets very grainy and blurry. But look, it is what it is. It is what it is. This is I use the Logitech C920. It is one of the best webcams out there, It is one of the better webcams out there, but it's still a webcam. A webcam's a webcam, folks. It's better if you just connect your camcorder or your DSLR camera to your computer. But look, I don't have that. I do have no, I can. It's just that I think you might need software. I don't know, folks, but don't quote me on this. But it's just to enhance it. You can also need some like I have OBS, so you also need some streaming software to also enhance your streams. It's pretty freaking nice. Got some stuff on there, but if I do that, I'm gonna tap or mute the microphone. But yeah, folks, it's no, but I do have something on my wish list here for that. Let me just raise this un poquito más. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this is good. Just something like a simple boom arm, just so I can adjust it and just adjust it anytime I want. Just probably have the boom mic right here. So I could just have it like God damn, what's in here? Okay. So probably kind of like have it right here. But yeah, but always, sometimes I can have it right here, like in front of my face, so that it'll be, people can hear me. But then again, this microphone sounds amazing. I watched the VODs here with this microphone and the playback. It is just astounding. I really like that a lot. And the gain is at 3, which is pretty good. You can adjust the gain here all you want, but then again, YouTube's a bitch, so it's gonna have to always gonna turn my microphone gain down to a 3. And look at that. Like, it won't go up at all. It goes up to like the vibe of the levels of this microphone on YouTube goes up to 3 maximum, but usually just goes up to 2. But then again, this thing it works like a charm, man. It's really freaking good here. So yeah, I got a lot of good stuff here. So we got 3 more minutes, and then we're gonna do the unboxing, which is pretty quick and simple. Really freaking cool. I'm actually getting very excited though. The more I'm thinking about doing the unboxing, because this is my favorite Godzilla like suit design. I finally had to just let me which is in my opinion the definitive Godzilla design, and that is the I think Godzilla 2000. Mostly because it is my first ever true Godzilla film, Godzilla 2000. Well, I call it Godzilla 2000, but it's Godzilla 1999. So, but yeah, it's I gotta say this is my favorite suit because it's very cute, very unique, and I like that a lot about it. I really do like that a lot. So no, yeah, in about less than 3 minutes, chat, we will get started on the unboxing. I know there's people that I noticed that people came and went that are only came from the unboxing. Listen, this is more than an unboxing stream. This is just chatting. Also, we're just gonna be hanging out for a little bit here. I'm hoping this is gonna be like a 40-minute hour long stream, to be honest, but who knows? I might go off on a rant today. Who knows? Or tonight. Who knows? You may never know what happens. Let's just say this: I am full of surprises. Even when I'm gaming, I go very political. I don't go political much on my regular YouTube videos, but over here on stream, yeah, I'm very open of how I feel about things. Because at this point, I'm just done of staying silent. I mean, not that was ever silent. Here's the thing. I'm more very vocal outside of the internet. You don't see me post a lot of like activism much on social media because everybody else they beat me to it. They're speaking out. What do I have to add? All I do, what I do speak, I do activism by retweeting. I also do my own thing. Do my own thing with that. Mostly, I do my activism here on live. I do my activism. I do my like supporting Palestine and doing all this stuff about just inequality and just oppression that we're going through in the United States, especially with ICE. I'm pretty sure I might get doxxed or censored for that. I always try to speak out against that shit. Really do speak out. If you guys follow me for a long time, you guys know how I feel about that freaking stupid ass people. So yeah, I'm very, very active how I feel here on stream. More this so than in my YouTube videos. So we got less than a minute, then we'll do the unboxing. But yeah, no, this is a fun. I'm very unpredictable live here. So that is pretty cool. No, that is pretty cool. That's what's special about it. That's what's special about it. I'm very, very vocal how I feel. Patrick say, hi there. It's very nice to meet you. I think Ice is terrible. So thank you, Patrick. Thank you. Thank you. You know what? Yeah, Ice. I mean, what are they gonna do to me? What are they gonna do to me if I think they're terrible? If I say my opinion, what the hell are they gonna do to me? Then again, I'm a bigger target. I'm Mexican, so I'm a big target to them. Even though I'm born here. But yeah, the Patrick, hell yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, no, it's yo shit, look at that. We are 15 minutes in. But yeah. S- So what should we do all about the problems in the world? Well, protests, go out there, be vocal. There's always going to be people out there on the internet. They say that, it's hopeless, it's meaningless. Not don't believe in that, because there's some things happening, and that's really cool. I like to go out to and protest, and we do it on the internet. It's very easy to do it on the internet, but I really highly recommend go out there and then do a nice peaceful protest. I've been to a social gathering. This is before COVID. We went to me and Don, my friend Don and I. We went to a social gathering in Millennium Park and just talking about unity and all that stuff, and fighting the oppression. Really freaking cool. And then the feds were called. So, but yeah, best right now. Keep voicing, Patrick. We gotta keep voicing. It's um, people can say it's the least we can do. It's a lot of power, really. That's a lot of power. Or just retweet people who have a bigger platform than us. Share other people's platforms that are bigger than us, that really speak out, which is pretty freaking cool. But little by little, I am gonna sneak in some shading in my videos. Are gonna get mad at me all they want, but I mean, my favorite YouTuber, Papa Meat Canyon, straight up on just called ICE and people who support ICE pieces of shit. So, like, right on, Hunter Hancock, right on. Being opposed to the oppression in Gaza or the overreach of Trump is one thing, but finding specific action is more challenging. That's the thing, though. That is the thing. They always try to silence us. But let's just keep fighting, verbally. But then again, I got into so many altercations with racist motherfucker MAGA. I got into so many altercations with MAGA where I'm just like, I need to calm down. I do a lot of my stuff, my activism outside the internet. I let my actions speak louder than my words. And ooh, Patrick, there's so many moments where I'm just like, I really need to start getting back into shape with this, because Jesus, I got into so many altercations, and I am just like, I'm shaking because I get too into it, like not not everyone will agree with the specifics, even people like on your side. Yeah, Patrick. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's this person I follow on Instagram who I understand where she comes from, but sometimes she really comes off as a misogynist, and she tries to go off like, I'm joking, I'm joking. Oh my god, men are trash. It's like, listen, I think you're I'm on your side, but the more patterns I see this, the more I'm just like, all right, at this point you're just sexist. I'm sorry, but Jesus Christ. Oh boy, but I mean, what can you do? What can you do? And she's young, younger than me, so I mean, I'm 31, so it's I see the flaws in both sides, but really speak my mouth. Actually, I really align with Morally Hates Media on Instagram and Slay the GOP. I really love him, and um Enemy Charlie, she's awesome. Really recommend it. They are hilarious. Sorry, they identify as they. Um so there's Twitch streams are hilarious, especially when they hang out with their friends. Oh my god, their GTA streams is hilarious. It's really freaking funny. But yeah, look, people can get mad and unsubscribe all they want though, but hey, look, man, it's at this point, I'm tired. I'm sick of it. My favorite movie critic of all time, Corey Coleman, he just went on a rant on not just on YouTube but on Twitch. Is a Q&A talking about the preacher who freaking talking about, oh, why is everybody becoming an atheist? Because he has a golden statue of Trump behind him. And Corey Coleman, he's spitting all the time. If anybody really wants to know my political beliefs and alignments, Corey Coleman, that's me. Me and him are right there. So if you guys haven't heard of Corey Coleman, he's a movie critic. He's known for Double Toasted, or people know him. I knew him as Spill.com when I was in high school. until it went defunct, and then they had to start from scratch with the foundations they had with Spill and become create Double Toasted, and they are great. When Corey, I can even tell that he doesn't really like to go political, but when he does, he just doubles down. And he'll call out anybody, but here's the thing: Corey is gloves are off with him, and I gotta give him so much props with that. Sometimes you really just want to bring people together, not offend anybody, but sometimes when you're just fed up, when you're constantly being a target, it's just infuriating. I mean, you can't just sit there and take it. It's my race is being attacked just for existing, and they want me out of this country. I'm born here. God damn it, Jesus Christ. So with ICE, I think we need to bring the country together more. Yeah, the need for an acceptance of immigrants is different state to state. Yeah, like California immigration policy is effectively different than the yeah, even though on paper it's one federal policy. Yeah, here in Chicago, it's more of a sanctuary state, more sanctuary policy. So yeah, it's but still though, when ICE came to Chicago, it got pretty dirty. Uh, let's just say this: a family member of mine, thank goodness we got him back, but a family member of mine, my cousin's husband, he got detained, and his father. He's an old man. His father's an old man. They got detained. They got attacked, and the stuff that he said that we'd experienced in those camps was horrifying. I mean, people were dying around him. It's and there are no windows, according to him, no windows, no windows. You couldn't tell what time. You couldn't tell what time it is, and they will starve you, and you be smelling, you be dirty. He almost lost his mind there, and thank goodness we got him back as soon as we can. My cousin, she saved up the funds, she lawyered up, and thank goodness we got him back. Well, I was not just sad, I was furious. And a certain family member, not gonna say who, tried to in a way defend ICE, saying, "Well, they're human beings. You shouldn't. If you don't want them to put your hands, you don't put your hands on them. They have families. So are the families of those immigrants. ICE is the one that's being the most aggressive. So it's horrifying here what's happening there. And thank goodness my people of Chicago, all of us, we resisted. Holy shit. Oh my god. I couldn't be more prouder to my own people in Chicago. Holy crap. We Chicagoans, we've had enough. Oh boy. It was a great feeling seeing us resist, but my family had to take a hit from it. We took a hit unexpectedly. It's unexpected. So it's at this point, I mean, I wouldn't mind yanking the mask off an ICE member. If they put their hands on me, I'm gonna put my hands back at them. And they're the ones who love to put the hands on you. So I wouldn't be I wouldn't be freaking mad if all of us start like being more verbally violent or just more just physically violent towards them if we had the chance, because they are the ones who are out there murdering US citizens. They murdered immigrants. Um rest in peace to all the ones that we've seen on video, but there are also other victims. So it's it's just insane. And there's a lot. I remember a immigrant baby in their custody died. And there's still that picture of her grandfather holding her dead body in his arms. So it's it's it is frustrating, but I'd say let's not stop the fight. Let's not resist, because holy, I mean, let's really resist ICE, because holy shit, I hate them. I hate them so much. And that murderer that I forgot her name, that one woman that he murdered, that, oh my god, she tried to hit me with a truck. He got away. We'll find him. Well, he'll be found again. I think a high school education should be the standard for U.S. immigration. Yes, yes, yeah. DACA, Mm. But I don't think Orange Man's got much time left in him. Oh boy, if Max, if she ever catches on, if she ever like, if she joins the stream later or in the chat, she, oh boy, let's just say this: UK people hate Trump a lot. So, and she's really like, she's no filter with Trump, and I love that a lot about her. I think anyone who can get a GD will be a marker, will be a maker rather than a fate taker. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Immigrants make this country great. And I know this because my parents, they are documented. They got their papers. So it took them years to get their papers, but they are immigrants. So I'm a child of immigrants, and I couldn't be more prouder. So it's, yeah. Best we can do is keep resisting. And hey, there's more of us. Just because they're armed doesn't mean that they can win. You know, a lot of us legally carry a gun. So and they'll try to call us terrorists all they want, but it's like, you guys are the ones who are the real terrorists. So, oh boy, it's, yeah. So people, it's just what times, just the times we're living in this day age. Even worse. Even Corey Coleman is. I'll move on. I'll get to the unboxing right after with this. Corey Coleman just today said it best: is that Jesus Christ, are we really, really still racist in 2026? Like, this is ridiculous. I mean, all of us really, we just want to chill and vibe together when we have these fucking idiots still living in the fucking Jim Crow era. Like, what the fuck? For example, I think a Syrian refugee can spend a couple years learning English, and the base of K-12 education, they should be allowed to be citizens. Yeah, yeah, hell yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, no, it's a lot of immigrants have been proven that they are just very, very well. They of course they have. That shit's been proven. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know why I'm saying this, but no, it's no, no. Immigrants always, like, they prove, they always, they don't really have to prove anything. They come in, they're here to work. They always love being makers, not takers, and that is just awesome. That's what this country's supposed to be about. Yeah, be about, right? Dreams. But yeah, certain orange man doesn't believe that. What does he know? He was born with a silver spoon in his freaking mouth. Oh, but he's one of us. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. He's not. He's not. Oh boy. And on top of that, he is such a terrible person. Jesus Christ. Ugh. Yeah, no, I'm looking at my WrestleMania DVDs box sets there, and I know he's in the cover of one of them. And you know what? I'm just not gonna pull that out. Hey, how's it going, Max? Haven't done the unboxing just yet, so yeah. Oh boy, it's times we living in here. Times we are living here. It's uh yeah. Let's just all try to be strong and just be together. Was playing Minecraft. Nice, nice. Oh boy. Anyways, folks, but yeah, that's all I gotta say. Fuck guys, fuck Trump. And fuck that pastor was bitching about, oh, why is everyone turning to atheism? Get the fuck out of here with that. Well, you have a golden statue of Trump behind your ass. Fuck. I think we should decouple our policies regarding fleeing harm or family status from immigration policy. If you can get the GED but your husband can't, then you probably shouldn't immigrate. Let me see. I think we should. Sorry, give me a second. Yeah, that's actually fair. I think everybody should get a GED. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Good point, Patrick. Yeah. Agreed. Oh, but yeah. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Oh, but I got another more rant on that. Chud the Builder getting arrested again. Oh yeah, that's wait till later. Wait till later. Wait till later. And then we move on from immigration. What's the next topic? Oh yeah, the next topic is the main attraction. This. Oh boy. Hey, Godzilla franchise is a very political franchise, and Max will tell you that. She's in the chat. Shut the Builder. I haven't heard about that. Oh yeah, it's that. Less you know, the better, Patrick. Let's just say this: this is some racist dude with a gun goes up to black people, calls them the N word, and then says a bunch of slurs. And then when they actually legitimately do get upset, a lot of them ignore him. A lot of them ignore him because he's just being an obnoxious bitch. But when they get upset, he'll start saying, calling them slurs, like, "Oh, look at that, they are c-wording out." It's he finally got arrested and again, and they're gonna release him. Actually, I could talk about that right now, real quick. Nothing much, but that's he's known as Chud the Builder. He's just some stupid asshole that just got arrested. Um, Going on a downward spiral, worse and worse, because he just had a divorce with his wife, lost custody of his kids. I mean, yeah, no shit for a guy like that. This dude is 27, 28 years old, and yet he's acting like a child. And he's going up to people of color, verbally assaulting them. And it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And he thinks he can get away with it because he's carrying a gun. So, yeah. Well, now look at that. More karma's going to get to him. And Corey Coleman talked about him, and this was discussed yesterday in the Sunday service on Double Toasted on Twitch. And he said that he says, "Look, I don't wish this upon him, but he's gonna piss off the wrong person. He's gonna get killed." And oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Chud the Builder's a stupid ass, and he'll get his. He'll get his. You know what? I agree with Corey Coleman again, right there. Another one I agree with him is that he's gonna piss off the wrong person once they let him out. He'll keep doing it. He piss off the wrong person, he's gonna get killed. So, yeah. So we're gonna get on with the. Now let's get on to the main attraction here, which is Godzilla Millennium. Oh, Godzilla Nissan Millennium. Hope I'm saying it right. Godzilla 2000. This is Godzilla 1999. The HIYA Toys exquisite basic figure. Freaking awesome. I knew a level 5 racist from my Twitch chat. His name was Tony Pony. A lot of people in the Twitch politics community were familiar with him. I've seen him around on Twitch. Yes, that user. I've seen him around. Piece of shit. Piece of shit. Oh my god. But yeah, here we got Godzilla 1999. It's pretty freaking cool here. Funny, I was rewatching Godzilla 2000 yesterday. It was fun. It was really cool. I do have my criticism just a little bit of this of the colors. This is the back of the color scheme is that he's very charcoal gray. I mean, the majority of the movie he does look charcoal gray in the movie, but he has a bit of green skin on him. But it is what it is. But they got the dorsal plates right. I saw something about a blue Millennium Godzilla figure earlier. Really? Really? Is it pretty sure it's by Bandai? Let me see if I can get some sizers and open this up. Okay. Okay. Carefully take this out. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god. What is. Oh wow. Oh wow. Look at. Oh wow. Hey. Come on. Come on now. There we go. Okay. Okay. Here's the big boy here. Nice. Wow, look at that. Okay, yeah. Well, you know what? There might be a wee bit of green if you point it at the light a little bit. I don't think the camera's showing this. He's just mostly charcoal gray, but Jesus fucking Christ. Look at this bad boy here. See, he's okay, he's a little loose. That's nice. I like that. See if I could move the many ball joints of articulation. All right. Wow, the tail is pointy just like in the movie. I rewatched it last night. It was really cool. The original Godzilla movies were part of a reaction to atom bomb testing in episode. Yes, yes. The forgot what it's called, but it's called the Lucky Dragon 5. So we're Godzilla here, showing off the articulation here. Lucky Dragon number 5 was hit by the kind of like the aftermath of the hydrogen bomb in 1954 in Bikini Atoll. And then the cloud of the ash of the atom bomb hit the hydrogen bomb hit the boat, and all of them, like every one of them one by one died of cancer, and the fish got contaminated, and Japan couldn't fish on those waters because a lot of the fish were contaminated. We got some cool articulation here. Oh, cool! Look at that. You get clamp here. This is my favorite Godzilla suit by far. Looking back, maybe it's just nostalgia, but it's because I really do love this figure. It's so unique. I love the design. It's so unique. -1 is it's like -1 is like top 3. This is basically like my number 1. I mean, of course, the original Godzilla design was the original 54 design is great, but geez, I used to think it was on it. I used to think it was an overrated design. What, this one? I love this design. I think this design is a little underappreciated these days. You could get really, yeah. Oh wow, damn, Max, damn. You can look down, which is cool, but you could see the gap there, which is cool. In later movies, the premise was changed to the testing was a cover up with the U.S. dropping a nuke on the King of the Monsters. Yeah, yes. For the U.S. yeah. The Monsterverse, yeah, it was like a cover up, like for tests. And then Monarch kind of like created a continuity error with their recreation of the Castle Bravo thing. Oh wow. But then again, here's the thing. As much as I know there's some green in Godzilla in the movie, a lot of especially watching 2000, even the Japanese version, he looks like this, charcoal gray throughout. Even like the dorsal plates look gray. Look at the dorsal plates though. Oh wow, even the ring lights being nice. The dorsal plates are insanely magenta purple. But I really love this design. Like you can even look up. Cool. I just need to, do a blow dryer on him. So I don't have to like have anxiety when I'm moving his mouth. But he just it's a little warped here. Not really. The original was more brown, and you don't see many figures looking that way. Yeah, I think a Bandai SH Monsters finally did an anniversary. It looks a bit brown, if I'm not mistaken. But this is I love this. Wow, so much articulation. Some of the better designs right here. This is some of the better HIYA toys. This is really cool. He can look all the way down. I could probably recreate it when Orga, the spacecraft was bringing that building down on him. And then Sony, when they did the English stuff, they added Zilla. They added some Zilla roars in there. And I remember rewatching the English dub yesterday. It was, I gotta be honest though, it was a little cringe rewatching it on the English dub because one reason it is the added Zilla roars they gave him. It just doesn't suit this Godzilla. In the Japanese version, he's more quiet. And especially there's a lot of scenes when he's fighting Orga. I don't remember a lot of music. Godzilla, yeah. Then again, I think it's more epic in the Japanese. Godzilla, freaking Karakiri when he just dies. I would love to do a. Oh wow, he could look at standing up straight. So Tom, he's the I forgot his full name for who played mostly Millennium. He only played Godzilla in the Millennium era, uh, 5 out of 6 movies. The only one that he didn't get to play is this GMK Godzilla, which I believe that's the next figure I'm getting in the mail. Probably one of my favorite Godzilla trailers, though, because of Rob Zombie. Yeah, yeah. The Godzilla trailer was the first thing I was ever introduced to Godzilla. So I have history with this Godzilla, the Millennium Godzilla. So maybe that's the reason why this is my favorite suit design. Maybe he had nostalgia. Maybe because of nostalgia. But this is such a unique design that they hardly ever go back to again. Well, in the Millennium era, yeah, they kind of had that alligator look, but you know, but still, they kind of like made him more 54ish with GMK, and with the Final Wars, he looks more of a combination of Millennium and GMK. But this is a unique design where even his atomic breath was like a gold, fiery, reddish, orangey, gold, yellow. Are the back plates intentionally not sharp? Some toys try to be safe for kids, some don't. Ooh, these are a little sharp. Patrick, this is a little sharp. If I smack my face really hard with these plates, yeah, it's gonna hurt. HIYA toys kind of they oh yeah the this one is sharp. This one is sharp. HIYA toys, they kind of do kind of with SA Monsters, they do kind of make their plates a little sharp. Not too sharp, but yeah. But I know that the Jack Specific toys, oh not Jack Specific, it's they're the ones who did Ninja Turtles. They're the ones who own the kids toys version of Godzilla and King Kong. What are they? Playmates. They make them very soft plastic. But here, yeah, this is more like ages 14 and up, like teenagers and adults to collect. These are more like the highly articulated, movie accurate ones. And I think Hayato. Ooh, damn, it's a almost came loose a little bit here. And yeah, and I think Haya Toys, yeah, it gets a little. Oh no, it's intentionally loose so that you can adjust it. At least it feels safe. Haya Toys, in my opinion, is much more movie accurate than SH Monsters, in my opinion, because as much as I understand, so I know that Yuji Sakai likes to take creative liberties with the designs. I just feel like sometimes he kind of strays too much away from it, or like it's more of a salamandery look to Godzilla rather than Godzilla. It was Super Beast. Oh wow. It was Super Beast. Yep. In which movie does the monster lay eggs? Godzilla 1998. That's the one. Is this one actually? There's this one. And they added in the American cut of Godzilla 2000, they added roars of this guy to this guy. And especially watching it like yesterday, I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's funny because I watched the English dub more. This is a rare case where I watched the English dub more than the Japanese cut, but I'm mostly leaning towards the Japanese cut much more and more. But then again, Godzilla 2000, in my opinion, is one of the better English dubs. I think you know what? It's the best English dub outside of -1 or the new Shin Godzilla dub. But then again, if you know me and Max, well, Max knows me this. I'm on the boat that I don't really care for dubs anymore. Back then I would, but now I'm like, I just want it for preservation's sakes. But other than that, and it's always fun to go back to English dubs, but other than that, I prefer watching these in Japanese. So let me see. Well, yeah, of course it would. Yeah. It's a female kaiju. The characters in the movie thought it was Godzilla, but later in the official IP holder said it was a different monster named Zilla. Not the French one. Yeah. Okay, so Patrick, it's actually he was a male, but he reproduced asexually like many other reptiles would. Or just I think due to mutation, he can reproduce asexually. That's why he was able to lay eggs. But and even with Godzilla's son of Godzilla, Minya, you probably mean she's more of an adopted child. So even Godzilla Jr. was more of an adopted child when you think about it. Because where's Where's Godzilla's woman? Originally, Godzilla was supposed to have a bride, but they canned it, and it's a very interesting history with that. But yeah, Patrick. Later in the within 1998, it is Godzilla. Yeah, the GMK thing when they said they thought it was Godzilla was just a little fun from Toho. Yeah, yeah, Max. Yeah, it was a little fun. It was a little joke, but they kind of went full throttle with Final Wars when Godzilla fought Zilla in Sydney, Australia, which is hilarious. It's very hilarious. But the what's also a cool fun trivia is that people act like, man, why does the CGI looks? I know that Japan doesn't have the best resources for CGI at the time, but people are like, why does it really look? The other CGI looks pretty good. Why does Zilla look so terrible? The CGI compared to the 1998 CGI. That's because Toho only had they didn't have the raw files that Sony had. Toho actually were given one of the Playmates projects one of the toys to scan it to do a 3D scan, and the toys, of course, they're not highly detailed like the actual files. So what happened was that they got a toy and they scanned it in 3D and they put it on the computer, and that's how they got the look of that. But you know what? I like it. It's so cute. I like Zilla in Final Wars. He's so cute. But yeah, in the GMK, yeah, it was fun for fun, but they also like it was just more like let's just be real. Not only was Toho mad in 1998, but so was Japan. The country Japan was so mad. And Kenpachiro Satsuma, rest in peace, he really walked out. Apparently, he said he denied it, but there's been rumors that Kenpachiro Satsuma, which one of my favorite actors that plays Godzilla, he's basically the second, in a way, the second gen or the Heisei Godzilla. He walked out, and before he walked out, he yelled, "That's not Godzilla," and then he walked out. But he got clapped. Yeah, he did. But I think Kenpachiro, before he passed away, I think he denied it. But hey, look, it is a fun story. So forgot to show the feet. Very movie accurate. Holy crap! So this figure, it is amazing. It's already well articulated out of the box, but I am gonna get a blow dryer one of these days. So before I do my full review of it on YouTube, I'll try to be also funny and more hyper beat with that. But this it'll look much better. But yeah, this is there's also a nice documentary on the history of Godzilla. I think it's on the Rodan Classic Media DVD. That's called Bringing Godzilla Down to Size, and they talked to Haruo Nakachiba and Kenpachiro Satsuma and Tom. Well, his name is Tom. I keep forgetting his full name, but he goes by the nickname Tom in Japan. He plays Millennium Godzilla. Well, but not excluding GMK, they got a different, bigger actor to play because the suit was so heavy that Tom. I don't think Tom tried to, but Shusuke Kaneko, he just got a bigger built man to play him, to play to play Godzilla with the eyes and everything, which is cool. So what's the best way to defeat Godzilla? The oxygen destroyer. And that is the best way, but it's also a dangerous weapon. Can't you just throw a few surface air missiles at him? That'll do nothing to him. Godzilla is supposed to be a metaphor of a force of nature, the carelessness of human beings. He's a tragic creature. Let me see me look at you guys. um he's a tragic creature. So the best way you can kill him is the oxygen destroyer, which is an alternative hydrogen bomb, an atom bomb. So it liquefies and destroys living creatures aquatically, destroys the oxygen. That's the best way you can kill Godzilla. Or they could, just like in -1, they try to freeze him by submerging him and then bringing him back with the cold water. Then he'll just submerge and just freeze him up. And Koichi he kamikaze them. Well, he didn't really kamikaze. He just blew his mouth up. But this Godzilla, the -1, is very unique. He already a piece of him is growing back. So we're getting -0 this year. So there are ways. And GMK, he did technically die. They blew him from inside his body, but his heart was beating at the end. Or the most dangerous way to defeat Godzilla is to let him absorb a ton of nuclear energy, and his heart will become a reactor. So either you get two options: he'll blow up and take the whole planet with him, or he'll melt down unless you control it a bit. Well, then again, he'll melt down and take the whole planet with him. Unless like in Destroya, he if you can control his reactor, his heart, he'll just melt down. So too much radiation can actually kill him too. So he's an atom bomb. So science. Tsutsumo, yeah. Oh, Tsutomu Kitakawa. Yep, he's also known as Tom. Thank you, Max. It's his. I think his full name, quote unquote, is with the nickname. It says it's Tsutomu Tom Kitakawa. Kitakawa. Yeah. No, it wasn't to freeze it. It was to crush him. There you go. Thank you, Max. Or Shin Godzilla and you get clapped. Or Shin Godzilla and you get clapped. Yeah. There you go. Thank you, Max. Yeah, it was to not to freeze. It was to crush him with the pressure. Even with the cold water, he was freezing up. But again, it was the with the pressure to crush his body. Easy for a human to die instantly, but for Gojira, it's yeah. Godzilla movies have an anti-science theme a lot like Jurassic Park. They were too busy asking, "Could we do it?" and never asked, "Should we do it?" Yeah, anti. Sometimes even they use science for the benefits. Like in the Showa era, when they try to go Godzilla versus Hedorah, they try to like they created these scientific rays where like these heat rays that can dehydrate Hedorah, and Godzilla would use. I love that broke the fourth wall and shook his head, and he just did that. Jurassic Park is a riff of Godzilla. Steven Spielberg. Yeah, I much prefer the thing of the game portals. What what's me? We do what we must because we can. Huh. Theme of the game portals. Oh, portals. Never played that game. I heard it's a PC classic. But yeah, this is Godzilla 1999. My favorite Godzilla. Very good, in my opinion. Not just for nostalgia, but the more I look at him, the more I'm just like, this is the return of redemption. And this Godzilla is so fucking rewatching him, especially even with Mega Gear. Is this guy's he means business. He wants to get even with you. So this is amazing, and his dorsal plates is good. He was mostly the face for video games, but oh my god, this is a guy. Also, I think Godzilla to Nissan Millennium. It's very underrated now. A lot of people like look back at it as like, oh, it's very average. But then again, they had to play a bit safe. But then again, it could have been a solo Godzilla film, but they decided to pin him against Orga. So, yep. PC and Xbox 360. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's a good game. It put Valve Studio on the map. They went to make the Steam store. Wow. Okay, I did not know that. Holy crap. That is freaking cool. Hey, the more you know, man. That's what's great about having people here, man. Having a live stream, just learning things. Jesus Christ. I mostly grew up with the PlayStation and some Nintendo consoles. So yeah, didn't grow up with much. I did grow up with the original Xbox, but not the 360. So yeah, that's where I first played my first Call of Duty game, actually in the original Xbox, which is Call of Duty 3. So that is really cool. Yeah, that goes way back, way back. Oh, goddamn, he was about to fall here. Goes way back, baby, way back. I'm pushing you to PC. Oh my god, Max. I'm still gonna be a console gamer too. Still, I love my PS5. So I'm not gonna live that. Have you played any Godzilla games? Oh, Patrick. Whoo, let me count the days. How many games I played? About the games, but yes. Save the Earth. Uh, a little bit of Melee. I played the demo of Melee. I have the Gojira Kaiju Daikisen, the Famicom game. I get to play it on my clone console. I will look to do a live stream maybe one day, but I just need a capture card for it. But oh my god, I got a lot of views. I just decided to let me do a fun video. Let me show off my go because I have the full thing with the box and the instruction manual and everything like that. I just need to buy a plastic case to protect it. But I have the Super Famicom version of Gojira Gaiju Daikisen, which is supposed to come to the United States as Godzilla Destroy All Monsters, but it got canceled. Reasons unknown, but I think a good reason why it might have been canceled is because of it's a very difficult game, which It can be difficult. The when you do the moves like the breath or Mothra's beam, it's very Street Fighter ish. Where like it's down, down, forward, forward, and then you press an attack. Damn, you know what? I'm gonna put him here. Almost, he almost fell. Like it's a down, down for like a Hadouken. The thing is that it's just the D-pad wasn't all that responsive like that. But then again, even if you're playing on the easy difficulty, you can get clapped if you don't know what you're doing. Like Ghidorah is a pain in the ass, but it's a fun game, 2D platform game. I would love to do a live stream of that one day. One day. Uh, Save the Earth was the only Godzilla game I bought outside of the Kaiju Daikis. I mean, this is a long time ago. Uh, Save the Earth. I play that game religiously almost every day. That game is still currently my favorite Godzilla game. Gigabash, I love it. I haven't downloaded. I didn't bought the DLC yet of Godzilla, but it's the closest we can get to a Godzilla 3D fighting game at the moment. It's very. You could tell people at who I forgot who worked on Gigabash, but they are fans of of the Godzilla franchise. Toho are making a new console game. Yes, they are, Max. Hopefully, it doesn't disappoint. I could hunt down Godzilla on the PS4, but I don't think I'd want to. I mean, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think I want to, especially from just the content I'm seeing. It gets very repetitive. All you do is destroy reactors, and then you fight a monster. Destroy reactors, fight a monster. Destroy reactors, fight a monster, and it's like, really, that's it? Okay, well, I mean, the fighting is very faithful to the movies, but it's like I've heard it's very repetitive. From what I've seen, the PS3, PS4, PS4 one isn't good. Just a relic now. Yes, yeah, that's the thing, Max. Yeah, I was thinking of hunting it down, but yeah, I was gonna get it on PS3, but it was the outdated version. You had, if you really wanted to get the game, you had to get the PS4 version because that's the updated full version and it has everything on it. And with the PS3, has so much missing content, which is like, yeah. I saw the trailer for King of the Monsters a few years ago. The government gave up on killing Godzilla and realized he was protecting humans from the other giant monsters. No, we are his pets now. Yeah, yeah. It's the scene with Serizawa when they're like, "So you want to make Godzilla our pet, like our pets?" Like, oh no, wait, no. So you want to make Godzilla our pet? Everybody's laughing like, "No, we would be his." I'm like, I mean, it is their world. We're just living in it. I mean, rewatching King of the Monsters, though, the thing that didn't age well for me is the Emma Russell's motivations like that, which I understand, but the way it is executed, it's just like you really did not see this coming. You really unleashing Ghidorah, committing pretty much genocide. You don't think he's gonna do something? Girl, you're supposed to be an expert in this, and yet you did not. You did not. Okay, especially with the proof paintings that Godzilla struggled to fight this dude. So it's like, and this whole like this isn't gonna bring Andrew back. It's like at first I remember because I hosted screening when I used to work at AMC. I brought my Godzilla 2014 Blu-ray, and then after that we had the keys unlocked for King of the Monsters. And I remember watching it with everybody, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's pretty deep." But rewatching it a little bit, I'm just like, Michael, you could have given another pass with this because holy crap, I know that we're mostly there for the monsters, but I'm just like, Emma. I think Emma Russell was. I understand she's going through grief. Mother cannot going through grief doesn't think right, but oh my god, I don't know. Just her. I'm pretty sure she's just saying it as a mask, but it's like, like this is. I don't know. The dialogue was not that good. I'll say this. I'll say this. Um, I think the human characters in King of the Monsters are kind of like my least favorite because just how it's just mostly just no, actually, I just think it's because Emma just makes it my least favorite human cast. It's just Emma Russell. Vera Farmiga had a crush on her a long time ago when I was a kid. Um, she's great, but it's like some of her lines are very cringy. Charles Dance, I wish he got more screen time because he plays damn good villains, but I love Charles Dance. Justice for him for Alien 3. But the script very cringy. The jokes, in my opinion, they're the worst jokes in the MonsterVerse. It's funny how people like to trash on Adam Wingard for the jokes that him and his crew are writing, but it's like, have you seen King of the Monsters? That gonorrhea joke, in my opinion, the worst joke in the MonsterVerse, in my opinion, or Godzilla franchise in general. It's just, in my opinion, the worst joke. It's so stupid, and it's like it should have been cut for the film. You didn't need that joke. That's just ridiculous. I didn't like that. I did not like that joke. I didn't like it in the trailers. I didn't like it then. I don't like it now. Actually, I hate it now because that's a stupid joke. But I love the movie. It's one of my favorites, of course, of all time. But I thought the human characters were an improvement in the last two movies, in my opinion, because Adam Wingard was like, let's just have dumb fun, but let's just cut. Let's not have a giant cast here of characters, but have it a bit more focused there. So yeah, I'm wondering if the movie draws in themes of hopelessness in the face of cosmic horror. Um, Minus one kind of does that, but it does leave you with. Then again, it becomes more of a hopeful film. It's like an underdog film at the end of the day when it comes to minus one. But it's a lot of hopelessness. I'd say this is very similar to Avengers Endgame. How it feels hopelessness. How they just lose against Thanos, but then as they keep going through this journey, is they start to get more hopeful. I think that's what a lot of good things that resonate with me with minus one is that this is a story that's been done before, but the way it's done, the way it's executed, it's just beautifully crafted, very unique, very original for the franchise. This is really freaking nice. So Takashi Yamazaki, he is. I knew he was destined for greatness when I saw his two films, and he is really not the same thing. Oh, so it's not the same thing. I'm sorry. Oh, for hopelessness? Okay. Yeah, minus one has a more happier. I think the closest you can get there, Patrick, is the original. Even though there's a climax, I'm not gonna. If you haven't seen the original, there's a climax there. The way it is ends, it still doesn't end in a like back in the day. Hollywood will be like, oh my god, this is like, oh, we done this. Oh, yippee hooray! The end credits. And this one, it's treated very realistically. In the 1954 film, Shin Godzilla. Sorry, Max. I'm sorry. I'm trying to I'm going off right now. I'm not looking at the chat right now, but right now for hopelessness is 54. But Shin Godzilla, yes. So okay. So what's the first Godzilla I saw in theater? Yeah, no, that's didn't see 2014 when it came out. I think I already told you this, Max, but big deal for me when I saw 2014 in the theater. Oh my god! Like in H.P. Lovecraft's Call of Cthulhu, the idea is that there really is nothing we can do, and accepting the feeling of hopelessness is part of the scene. Shin Godzilla, yeah, no, it's really not the same thing. Most films hit a plot of the rock bottom and fact. Yeah, Max, right there. Yeah, Shin Godzilla. If you haven't seen Shin Godzilla, Patrick, watch it. This is a film that really does create hopelessness, especially it's basically a political satire of how the tsunami in Japan hit. So this is where we had it ends in a climactic thing, but it doesn't end in a way of hopefulness. Yeah. So this is a movie where like it ends with when the time comes, we'll be waiting for him. And they are prepared for the worst. They are prepared for what they can do. In cosmic horror, the idea is that it actually is hopeless and it just ends with everything in darkness. Ah, yeah. I wasn't paying attention to Godzilla too much at the time. I only watched the older ones with my granddad. Yeah, no, but it's amazing. I watched them too when I was a kid on VHS. As Mal said, it always ends before it's completely black. Shin's final form is the entire universe in its stomach. Yes, Max. So if Godzilla was still, if they didn't, well, not to spoil much, but if they didn't freeze him like that, he can destroy the world. He can he can evolve more. He can sprout wings. It's this is very Patrick. This is very Lovecraftian, not just by design but just by themes. It's freaking insane. They were seconds away from the end. Yeah, Max. Yeah. So Max, right there. Thank you, Max, that I finally paid attention to the chat. Max, right there. She recommended it. Shin Godzilla. Yeah, Shin Godzilla. Patrick, this is if you want something like that, Shin Godzilla is the movie for you. This movie, it is wow. It's hopelessness. Really. It's yeah. Shin and Ultima are absolute cosmic level horrors. Yeah, and I was gonna say, I almost said -1 singular point because uh, Godzilla Ultima and singular point in the anime, he has no true form. He's an entity. He's more of an entity than a physical form. He has a physical form, but he's more of an entity. If I'm making any sense, Space Godzilla is literally a cosmic horror. Yep. So, and I would even say maybe no, not Biolante. Ghidorah is kind of like a cosmic horror, like a Hydra, not just in Greek mythology, but in just horror in general. Um, not the biggest fan of this, but the anime trilogy also delves in the last one, the Planet Eater with Ghidorah. That adaptation, it's cosmic horror. Yeah, get the monster Ghidorah, the scariest one. Yeah. Some people can say, what about the anime, the trilogy, the Planet Eater? Well, yeah, it's cosmic horror, but I don't think he's the scariest. The MonsterVerse God's Ghidorah is scariest because he's really a giant. He right away levels Earth, not just one section of the planet. He levels Earth just by gaining control of the other Titans. Void Ghidorah did fuck all. Yeah, all he did was wrap around Godzilla and just bit him in his arms. But yeah. But Patrick, check out Shin Godzilla. Shin Godzilla, Max and I recommend you Shin Godzilla. If you haven't seen it, check it out as soon as you can. We got the box set. There's easy. It's easy to find on streaming. It's every. I think it's still on HBO Max. It should still be there. If not, then oh well, there are many other platforms that you streaming platforms where you can actually like stream it. It's check out Shin Godzilla. Oh, well, I almost forgot another thing is the alternate hands here. I'll show them off on the YouTube video, but yeah, these are the alternate hands. So yeah, that is the Godzilla topic there for you guys. I was thinking of talking about other topics, but it's just all a whole lot of nothing really. It's just Snyderverse fans being toxic, just really like coping and all that stuff. That they keep saying that Superman is a box office bomb, which is not okay. And Scream fans, well, being Scream fans, just be more and more racist. The only thing I don't agree with Melissa Barrera is the whole like box office number inflation. Other than that, she's not wrong with the whole nostalgia thing. Which Godzilla movies that threats to me go burr? Oh yeah, Max, I've seen them. I've seen them, and Jesus fucking Christ, I've those. Oh boy, oh boy, Jesus Christ. I won't be able to keep up with those threats, but Jesus Christ, those are terrible people. Which Godzilla movies have your favorite storytelling? I saw King Kong's Godzilla movie. It was fun. Big monsters fought a bunch. Bad guys got punished, and cities were leveled. Love that one too. Okay. Well, let me see here. Let me just move this here. I've already mentioned Shin Godzilla, but here's another one. Of course, this is my second favorite Godzilla film, -1. This movie does start off with hopelessness, but it does end with a hopeful way. But then again, the endings. -1, very amazing. It's a story of just of a man that really seeking redemption after basically failing to do his job as a kamikaze pilot. It goes through the themes of PTSD and just mental health, and I really like that a lot. I really appreciate it a lot. The themes of mental health and all that stuff, and how an army should never be expendable at all. And Godzilla's just on top of that as a metaphor. It's just like Japan's struggle of I see it that way. I don't know if many people see it the way, but I also see it as Godzilla being a metaphor of just Japan's just struggle of recuperating after the World War II. So especially how God they're this is a post-war Japan, 1947, and Godzilla's here to level the shit out of them. It's just insane. I gotta say this. This is the most evil, most diabolical Godzilla we've ever seen. Like, he is a major, major asshole in this film. And I love him, but there are moments where I just want to I was yelling in the theater, like, dude, just leave them alone. God damn. But I love this movie. -1, of course. It's a no-brainer. Here's a good one. Pretty wacky in some of the themes, but very good in my opinion, very mature wise, and that is Gojira Tai Violante, which is Godzilla vs. Violante. Uh, Basically, Godzilla fights a clone of himself, basically like a sister clone, and it's a giant plant. But it's just about the themes of just human nature, just meddling with biotechnology, just nature in general, and a nice reboot. Basically, this is the film that kickstarted the Heisei era, even though it came out in the Showa era, and that is the Return of Godzilla, the Japanese version. Uh, this was the return to form for him. During the Showa era, yeah, they canned it, and now they not they canned it, but they had to restart from scratch. So this is a direct sequel to the original 1954 film. Basically, you could say this is the first requel. Gotta credit Godzilla here. Godzilla did a lot of things first. And I'd say he did the. It's funny how people like to talk about horror movies with requels and all that stuff. This is a requel. It's a reboot and it's also a sequel. It's a Terror Mechagodzilla and just as a direct sequel to 54 and creating its own new continuity. And the direct follow up was this. These are, I gotta say, these are good double features, these two. Really recommend these. Okay. And of course, talking about the original Gojira 1954. This is, if you're gonna buy this, the Criterion Collection 4K. Gorgeous, gorgeous transfer. The original, the classic. I'm trying to like not let the freaking ring light just blow it up like that, but this classic, the themes, it's like no other film you will ever see. I still have memories watching the classic media DVD, and I was just shocked at how a movie like this was made. And I love Godzilla. I always saw Godzilla as an amazing, entertaining popcorn flick kaiju, but this is the first time I was just too blown away. I took this franchise serious like crazy, and I was in tears watching this. And I was like a preteen, I believe. I was like, I was getting into high school when I watched the. I think I was in 8th grade in junior high school when I first got the classic mini DVD. But this is the 4K, beautiful upgrade, beautiful transfer. I don't care what any nitpicky Godzilla fan says. So, going back to Showa era, I recommend here the original King Kong vs. Godzilla, a good satire on capitalism and exploitation. Just exploitation in general with just anybody. We got Destroy All Monsters, a nice monster mash. Invasion of Astro Monster, which is very good. Mothra vs. Godzilla, a good lesson of just and basically a pro eco environmental film. Even the original one was the original Mothra, but this was about like just meddling with nature and just getting its revenge. And on top of that, more natural disasters with Godzilla coming in the mix. And it's a damn good monster mash and all that stuff was really good. Ghidorah, the three-headed monster. You get Ghidorah's first monster movie debut, which is really good here. Invasion of Astro Monster. I think I already talked about it, but yeah, love that. All Monsters Attack, so wacky. Very much a greatest hits, but it does have a cool message about parent neglect in a working class Japan. How parents just kind of like not there for their children. I understand that they work a lot, but it's also about child neglect, and that is something you should think about. Godzilla vs. Hedorah, anti-pollution film. Love it so much. And the Mecha Godzilla versus Mecha Godzilla, Terra Mecha Godzilla, the duology, it is classic, and how basically human, like in flesh and blood, will always outdo AI. Mostly that's the theme for Terra Mecha Godzilla. Okay, and you know what? So that mostly just talking about Toho Godzilla here. Gonna was gonna talk about Toho. So we got Godzilla, of course, Godzilla 2000, the figure, Godzilla 2000, or Gojira Nissan Millennium 2000. That's the movie. And we've got, yeah, we also got Mega Gears, pretty underrated in my opinion, but we also got Gojira versus Destoroyah. It's basically Godzilla truly is the death of Godzilla in that one. Very good movie, and just how even the demons can come back and haunt you. So crazy movie. And here's one that I think is very underappreciated in my opinion, and I love this film very much, and that is the 2014 remake that kickstarted the MonsterVerse. Uh, love this movie. Love the cast. Some choices could have been done better with the human cast, but other than that, folks, the kaiju action delivers. And I'm one of those people that actually loves the teasing a bit. It got a bit too overhanded a bit, but once it started getting annoying, that's when Gareth Edwards was like, "All right, I'm done pulling back. Now let's show you the money." So love this movie a lot, so much. Ugh. I already shown Shin Godzilla, so no need for that. Those are just my favorites, just like a small pen picks. I would love to do Godzilla. I still would love to do a Godzilla week. I've already talked about the franchise already, like did reviews of them, but I want to do like more longer reviews of those movies. Oh wow, that's just great. Scylla wouldn't taught Godzilla vs. Godzilla for a story. Oh yeah, the story is paper thin, typical. Messing with Mother Nature, but I love it. Especially with Mecha Godzilla coming at the end. Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah peak starts. Oh my god, the most convoluted thing you can think of right there. Most Godzilla movies are mostly about big fights. Yeah, what's the story? It's like the nice little side food is all that stuff. But a lot of the best Godzilla films, that's when the themes are there. They're not too in your face, and they're very good. They're very good. Classic stories. You would say gothic stories. It's really cool. Uh, Cavity Closest revealed the merch for it. Yeah, the Biolante. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna one if not the first requels. Yeah, I'd say the first requel. Max, I'd say that. I'm that bold. um, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get the merch for Biolante though. That's the problem. I don't. I'm already in a tight budget as is, especially after spending money on Mother's Day yesterday. People always credit Halloween H2O for it, and yet Godzilla did it in '84. Yeah, yeah. Do people still get psychic connection with Godzilla in the modern movies? I think there might be one. Anna Sawai, I forgot her character's name. And Anna Sawai's character, she has some kind of psychic connection with Titan X, I believe. And no, I think Gia in the New Empire, she has a psychic connection with Mothra because she's learned that she's part of the Iwi tribe, but they find the Iwi tribe on Hollow Earth, and I believe she kind of has, yeah, she has this telepathic psychic connection with Mothra, and that's how she summons Mothra. So yeah. What did you get your moms for Mother's Day? Just some good flowers. I took her out to dinner at it's called we took her out to a fancy Spanish Mexican restaurant. Bill was almost $300, but chipped in. Oof, boy. Wow. Forgot what it's called. Koa. That's what it's called. Koa. That's what it's called. Nice. The food was good. The food was delicious. We had a paella, the paella de mariscos. I just call it paella. I thought it was something Italian, but no, it's actually apparently it is Italian, but I also think it's a Spanish dish. It's like rice with a delicious sauce, a mild sauce, and it had just a lot of seafoods in it. Mussels, clams, prawns. It had red snapper nuggets in there, which is really good. And the fish was fresh. It's the catch of the day. It's one of those restaurants where like they would order fresh fish. I think it's one of those old restaurants that order legit fresh fish, like flown in. It's like with Bob Chin's in Chicago, how like they will order fresh fish and fresh seafood, and they would get them airplane to them. Like they would have to go to the airport and pick up the fish there. They'll get freshly caught. I don't know where in the world, but I believe in Atlanta. No, not Atlanta, in the Arctic. I forgot where they get their fresh seafood, but there's a documentary on YouTube. They get seafood is freshly caught, and they order how much they want, and they have to go pick it up. They had to go to the airport and pick up the food there, and then go back to the restaurant and then prepare the food there, stock it up, which is something I've never really heard here. Here in Chicago, I believe Lake Michigan, there is fish there. You can fish there, but it's not much variety. A lot of us people want to try other stuff. So a lot of Chicagoans, we have to spend the extra money for fresh fish. But then again, it is worth it. There's a lot of fresh fish markets. We also got Boston Fish Market here in Chicago. Fresh fish, you can even eat there. It's a restaurant too. You can eat there. The One of the best I've heard. I've never eaten there. My sister has. She loves it. It's also featured in Chicago's Best. It's apparently in Chicago they make the best fresh clam chowder. I love clam chowder, so I'll be the judge of that. New England style clam chowder. They also have their special take on basically kind of like a sauceless lobster roll. I love a lobster roll myself. I love that so much. But yeah, I took my mom out to dinner, got her some flowers, and yeah, just typical. And my sister got her an apron and flowers too. My mom doesn't she likes gifts, but she's not into gifts as much as she used to be. So all of us, when we celebrate our birthdays or Father's Day or Mother's Day, we just go out to eat. That's it. We go out to a nice dinner. And that is something. Yeah, for my birthday, it was belated, but I got for my birthday, we went out to a new ramen shop in LaGrange. Very good. It's a new spot they opened up, and the ramen was amazing. I think I texted you about it. It was really good. Very good. Very customizable ramen. It's very freaking good. The takoyaki balls are great. The ramen is superb. I would go there again. I would go there again. Just the parking is bullshit in downtown LaGrange though, but I'll go back there. But yeah, Bob Chin's. I think for my birthday or somewhere or maybe around summertime, I would love to go there at Bob Chin's. Their surf and turf combo looks really good. I will. I really do want to try it there. It's one of the most busiest places in the world. So that is freaking exciting. I would love to just go there just to eat. Oh, what is then again? I'm thinking about it as like what is my favorite place to eat? Like literally, what is my favorite place to eat? Not fast food, like a local spot. I'm actually thinking. Um, then again, I just mostly order from there. I can't say paisans. I love paisans, but I mostly order from there. I only eaten at the restaurant that's close to my house once. Very good though, very good. But I mostly order order out. I don't really just go out and eat. Um, Q Ramen, I believe that's my favorite spot to go. Q Ramen. We have like 3 or 5 locations around here. I love ramen, so yeah. Well, it's been fun. I've got to go. See you next time. Well, thank you, Patrick. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a good night, man. Stay safe out there, man. Thank you so much. Um, all right, fast food. My favorite spot to go. Nah, I don't know that. Okay, I do not know that. um, I don't know. Popeyes, maybe. I love Popeyes. So yeah. I wanted to say Long John Silver's, but there's not a lot of them around anymore. Popeyes? Yeah, I say pop. Yeah, pop. For you, Max, is this your favorite Popeyes? I think I'd say Popeyes because it's I mean the food can be pricey sometimes, but damn that best hot wings. Oh, Max. Ooh, yes. And oh my god, it's amazing. Their hot wings are delicious. Their spicy chick. Like I like their. I don't know if they still do this, but they usually have a $5 Tuesdays where you get a two-piece dinner and a nice decent two sides or one side and a drink and a biscuit. I've had Popeyes like 5 times this month. Oh boy, is it a new location or is it the same location? Because I have like 3 Popeyes around me. They all vary in service. Quality is the same, but service, that's where the problem is, in my opinion. My local Popeyes, they are hit and miss when it comes to their service, the customer service. They'll either be very slow or very, very slow. Oh, look, if you order through drive-through, they're gonna be really slow. But if you go in the restaurant, they're much faster. I go to the Hot Honey Super Stack Burger Box meal that comes with fries and wings. Nice. I just mostly just go for the spicy chicken sandwich combo with the. I like to go with the small mac and cheese with the Dr Pepper. But yeah, the hot honey. They ask if you want. I mean, I'll ask them. Can you put some hot honey in the side for me? Can I have some hot honey in the side? Their hot honey is amazing, and I gotta say this: when their biscuits are not dry, in my opinion, they're peak. Like goddamn, I remember one time we got very moist and very buttery biscuits. One time when we ordered Popeyes, and it was like never again. We've had that again. They never made it like that again. It's like such bad luck now when I go there now. It's like either they're very dry or they're very decent. Wingstop probably second best chicken place. Yeah, Wingstop fries are the yes, Max. Their Cajun fries are amazing. The scoop is so good. The boneless wings are just so meaty and juicy. Oh my god, I don't really go for bone in much, but yeah, I like their wing. Even their base buffalo sauce is so good. But I really want to try their chicken sandwiches. Really, I really do want to try the chicken sandwiches. That that they look so good. I gotta say this: the atomic wings are really insane, but now after been trying some hot one sauces like the bomb or the Mad Dog, not the I don't think they haven't had the Mad, but I had the Mad Dog and the last dab. I think the atomic one is very base now with that chicken jockey. I go Dragon's Breath and smoked barbecue. Nice. When I used to go to B Dubs, aka Buffalo Wild Wings, they stopped doing this thing, but it was a flavor that I loved. Every time I would go there, me and Don, we would go there, and I would order the flavor bourbon honey mustard. They got rid of it. So I don't know if I love going to Wingstop. I'm very limited when I order the flavors there because I'm sometimes a bit afraid because one time Don went there to get some wings. He was trying to get the atomic one, and the guy that was tossing the wings, he was like looking at him, giving him a creepy smile. I was like, oh yeah, your asshole's gonna erupt later. Like, goddamn. So I don't think I want to trust a dude that's making my wings like that with a smile like that. But I don't know if they have a similar flavor like that, like a bourbon honey mustard. I really love bourbon honey mustard from Wingstop, but their wings are so overrated. That's just me. Yeah, okay, they have beer on tap, cool. They have Guinness on tap, cool. All right, but I mean, there are better pubs in Chicago out there that would get it more imported from Ireland. So, I mean, there are better places to get, Guinness on tap. And speaking of wings, yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings, they are overpriced like crazy, and their service is some of the worst service, in my opinion, of all time. Well, that's just going to my location. That's just judging from the my go to. I don't really go there anymore. But B Dubs, when I used to go to B Dubs, Buffalo Wild Wings a lot, um, it's god damn, their service is terrible. Everybody has an attitude. and they would get your order wrong when you order takeout. Like, goddamn. Oh man, it is what it is, though. Chicken the best meat? Yeah, in my opinion. I like to eat white meat rather than like red meat and pork. Actually, I should say Nando's the best in case you're watching me. I gotta get that job. They're watching me. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, Max, Nando's is delicious. The grilled chicken with the sauce, the peri peri sauce is delicious. I had the peri peri bowl, which is amazing. And this is the day that me and my friend John, we went to go see Godzilla versus Kong. We came in early before our showtime, and we went to Nando's before that, and we just had a bowl. We both had a peri peri bowl, and then we went to see the movie. Uh, Very good, and they gave me a free peri peri sauce, but it already expired a long time ago, so I had to throw that out. It's Nanos is delicious, so I need to try more of their menu out. But last, yeah, when I went there, it's amazing. Nando's is really good. The Nando's is right outside my go-to AMC theater. Then I don't think I'm gonna go to Nando's this time because I'm a very tight budget. But I'm gonna see because on Thursday I have Thursday off. I might go see. I'll try to catch an early show if I can. If they're having an early show of Obsessed. That Blumhouse, again, it's Blumhouse, but they wrote me in with the premise. It sounds stupid with the whole like, oh, this guy wishes a wish that this girl liked them, but she's of course it's like a monkey spa sort of thing. So it looks stupid fun. So I might go see it on Thursday. That's a big might, but we'll see. It's who knew? It is Blumhouse though. Listen, I really still enjoy the new Mummy film, Lee Cronin's The Mummy, but I get why people hate the film. Oh boy. Oh boy. But I get why people don't like the new Mummy movie though. I gotta say that. I can see why people don't like the new Mummy film. It can get very cringy, and it's sometimes it feels more like a Evil Dead film than a freaking Mummy film. But hey, look, it is what it is, folks. I like the movie, and I just found out that Lily Sullivan plays the teacher. She's This is a quick scene. She plays the little sister's teacher there, and she's the one that was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" She's being super sweet, and then freaking little girl, because she's a mini. She's like the mummy's mini now, and she looks at her and be like, why are you such a rat face? And she says the C word, and she keeps saying it a lot, a lot in the car. She looks at her brother. I just laughed my ass off in the theater when she would just look at him and she was like, fuck you. I'm like, that shit was hilarious. I thought that was funny. Some people are like, oh my God, that's so mean spirited. A little girl cussing. It's nothing new, God damn it. Jesus Christ, people. And it's Lee Cronin. You know, kids are not safe in his movies. Like, if there's a demon or an entity, those kids are free game. They're gonna kill them. Have anybody's not seen Evil Dead Rise? Freaking Nell Fisher, man. Freaking the Dead Eye wanted to rip her apart, god damn it. What the fuck? Oh man. But then again, I get it. I get it. I also got some dislikes for my review of The Mummy for me liking the movie. I get it, but holy crap. People, calm the fuck down. Jesus Christ. I even got hate for liking the new Michael film. What the fuck? And I have I told my criticisms. What the hell? It's not perfect. Jesus Christ. Or did I get hate because I criticized the very surface level storytelling? Oh, but no, or maybe it's because I pissed people off because, oh my God, because I actually legit said the critics are creeps or weird. Get the fuck out of here, people. Meanwhile, I say one thing, negative thing about Scream 7. Max, you're not alone on that. A lot of people are just straight up like, huh. Not like they are hating on Scream 7, but more like they're seeing the fans who are literally like overly defensive of Scream 7. So, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna segue. I want to just talk about the topic here of the Scream 7 fans. So I got two topics to talk about. The last one is gonna be very quick. This one I want to talk about the Scream 7 fans. How they've been really are still butthurt And Max told me about this. And if people don't know the news, even I'm very disappointed in a big horror YouTube channel out there spreading some bullshit ass misinformation like that, or just the way he says it. It's very disgusting. So a lot of fans are being booty hurt over Melissa Barrera's like comments on the Scream on just the Scream 7. That the only thing I do disagree with is that the whole box office numbers is very illegal for a studio to lie about their inflated numbers. That's illegal. That's why a lot of Snyder fans, and I'll get to that later. That's my last topic before I end the stream. But that's why a lot of Snyder fans are trying to talk about how Warner Brothers inflated the numbers, or like moving the goalposts and saying that now that the movie was a failure, how they're talking about they inflated everything. It's like, well, it's illegal for Warner Bros. To do that. It's illegal for a studio to inflate their box office numbers to make it look like it's a success. It's illegal. So I gotta disagree with Melissa right there. Other than that, she is pretty much right on everything about how Scream 7 relies on nostalgia. But that is true. That is true. So I mean, this is coming from someone who hasn't seen Scream 7, but I trust Max's opinion on this. That it heavily relies on nostalgia. This movie, like, but then again, a lot of the sequels do rely on nostalgia. Christian Hanna says something very good, is that he's not a big fan of the sequels because they become what the first movie was satirizing. So, yeah, Melissa's not wrong on that. And a lot of people are trying to make it look like, oh, she's being petty, she's being this, she's being that. It's like, no, she's not. And the reason, and Max also pointed it out. So another shout out to you, Max, and thank you, Max, for this. Because I even was thinking of this too when I saw that thing, that Variety interview, is that she's only talking about Scream when people tell her about it, when people are asking her about it. Other than that, she doesn't give a damn. And people try to go like, oh my gosh, she's being petty. Oh my gosh, she can't let it go. She can't let it go. Fuck you. She has let it go. It's because, but people would not leave her alone. What do you think she's going to do? Say nothing? Say, I'm not going to comment? I'm pretty sure she's fed up with it. Jesus Christ. Man, people are just like, oh my God, like she's so petty. No, she's not. And this is going to talk, I'm going to go with Cody Leach. I haven't been a fan of Cody Leach in a long time because I'm noticing that his patterns are more like, oh, I'm just want to be a critic because I'm an asshole. No, Cody Leach did this one YouTube short and a TikTok short about Melissa Barrera being petty and she needs to move on. Even though he agrees with her on the whole nostalgia thing, because he says, oh, I like Scream 5 and 6, and I don't like, but I'm not someone who didn't like 7. But then again, but why are you pulling a 180 on Melissa saying that she needs to move on? Like, the Variety interview was edging her on it. I read that interview. They were, if you really see the context, the interviewee was freaking edging on Melissa. It was maliciously been asked. So, unfortunately, Melissa threw herself in the lion's den right there. But then again, I mean, she has to say something at this point because people won't shut the fuck up. So, yeah, it's just Cody Leach. I've always more disappointed in him for being just a prick of the horror community. But extra shame on you for just spreading this bullshit YouTube short about her when you didn't do your proper research. Do your fucking research. You're like, it reminds me of the Real Takes reviews when he kept talking about Michael Jackson being a predator when, and his evidence was the whole Leaving Neverland documentary, which is a lot of it is horse shit. A lot of contradictions and inconsistencies. He's talking about, oh, but what about those pornographic magazines? Well, it's been debunked. It's been dismissed. It's evidence. No fingerprints of Michael were in there. And it was fan mail, fan packages. So, yeah, do research before you do before this. God damn it! But yeah, Scream 7 fans, Jesus Christ, they keep really digging themselves in a bigger hole, and they really need to just. You know what? The people that need to move on are Scream 7 fans, in my opinion. A lot of Scream fans, like a lot of the non-toxic ones, they're just vibing. They're enjoying it. Either they liked or disliked Scream 7. It's all up to them. They're right now, thanks to Max, there's a revival right now on the TV series. So things are, when it comes to non-toxic Scream fans, things are looking bright. But the loud toxic minority, they're always going to be the loud ones. And it's always this bullshit people out here. I catch it being a whole TV series back. Yeah, you just because you really love the show, Max. It's I can't really give my opinion on it because I have not seen the show. I'm not somebody that wants to give an opinion on something. I'm always just talking about. I'm not even talking about the Scream the movie, Scream 7 the movie. I'm just talking about the fans. I have not seen the movie. I'm somebody that I would not give my opinion on something unless I watched it. So who knows? I might like Scream 7. May or may not like it. I pre-ordered the 4K. I did not support it on theaters because honestly, that's where they mostly make their money off is the movie theaters. So they didn't really get my money right there. They got my money now with the deluxe edition I got, but it's like I'm not seeing it in theaters. And my favorite way to watch a film is in the movie theater. And it's a shame that I skipped on it, but I had to put my foot down this time because goddamn. I got a TV series put on Blu-ray, then the revival of another series. Hey, how's it going? How's it going, Jamie? I saw a meme saying the uncut version of Michael shows his dad beating him. Uh, Maybe there will be an uncut version of it. I feel that the Michael film, it might have an hopefully it might have a director's cut. I think I'm gonna sell my silver for like 200 pound. Aw, really? Aw. Then I might get the sound system you got, Max, one day. Can't use it in the apartment. Still no point in having it. Is it just create more clutter, or is it just like you don't really need it? Then again, I want to upgrade the sound bar here to the Q990D. Holy crap, my voice. It's me ranting on just toxic Scream fans. But yeah, that's this my rant on the toxic Scream fans. But yeah, I will. As much as I love the Michael film, it could benefit from an extended cut, to be honest, though, because they really breeze through a lot of stuff so quick, and I'm just like, oh, can we just stay here for a little bit, for a little longer? Thriller is one of my favorite things ever, and yet it's like I wish that we could have stuck around and seen more of that. But yeah, nowhere to put it, and it's way too punchy. It'll shake the whole building, even on low settings. Kind of like with my sound system, but the thing is that I can actually kind of control the balance a bit through the app or through the thing. UK Michael Steel sold out. Wow, I'm glad I got my steelbook ready to go. I pre-ordered mine instantly right away when you told me about it, Max, and that's when the pre-orders went up because in the US they like to wait a little bit more until the pre-orders go up, but they like to reveal the artwork early, and then we can pre-order a few days later. I'm glad I pre-ordered mine instantly right away. So I cannot wait to get it in the mail. Hopefully they can give us an extended cut. Maybe who knows? Hopefully they'll do a reveal soon of the what's gonna be in it, like the physical media release on all platforms. I've been there since the beginning. I was just listening cooking food for my dog. Fuck ice. Yeah, thank you. Yep, exactly. Fuck ice. Well, thank you, man, for being in the beginning there. Oh, I just want to do some quick chatting and all that stuff. But yeah, oh boy, more than just an unboxing. But yeah, no, it's gonna be some goofy shit. Metal Gear for the MSX based off the Master Collection Volume 1 this Friday, everybody. So be there or be square. Jesus Christ, that sounds very 80s. Oh my god, be there or be square. And you just hear Jason just in the background. I don't know why I thought of that. Ooh, I should talk about that little bit of the Friday 13th show before we say goodbye here. It's midnight. So hey, that's pretty spooky. Next month, I'll probably get a few Blu-rays, 4Ks delivered to you to post with that Screen 7 stuff. Okay, cool. Nice. Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank goodness you're letting me know about this, Max. So, all right, you'll have my consent for you to do that then. Hate the show's release date, November 13th was right there. Yeah, Max, but you know how it is. Spooky season is right. It'll be right around the corner, so it's a bit more appropriate. But I like the release date. I'm happy. The sooner the better, in my opinion. Very freaking excited to see the show. Even though I got so hyped up. I'm like, and they showed the back of the young Jason's head. I'm like, ooh, let's go. But then I flipped and it's like, it just shows the back of the head. Hey, that's cool. That's cool. No, I love it though. Yeah, November 13th would have been great, but October is not a bad month. I want it now. At least it looks like it's ready to go, the show. But yeah, not really. I really love how this show is turning out. Even though I was very nitpicky with the knife they were showing, I'm like, that's not how the knife looks, but that's just me. That's just me. Pretty sure that's Pamela's early knife until she finds the knife she uses for the first movie. So, and we're also gonna get Linda Cardellini. How's it going, Sky Blue? Linda Cardellini as Pamela Voorhees. I was like, when I first saw the behind the scenes stuff, I'm like, well, I had a crush on her when I was a child. Scooby Doo. Anybody? Scooby Doo. Um, but I saw her as Pamela Voorhees, and I'm like, uh, damn you, A24 for making Pamela hot. God damn you for making her hot. God damn it. Thing is, they said the international release date is still to come. Who knows, Max? You might get it on November 13th then over there. Then again, it's gonna be on Peacock. I don't want to get Peacock. I don't want to get Peacock. A24, can you just send me some screeners if you're watching? I love A24. Big fan of A24. A24, can you give me some screeners, please? I'll do it for review as when the embargo lifts. Very freaking excited for the show, though. The more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm just like, this is it. This is it, baby. Oh boy. You know what? I've already talked smack about the Snyderverse fans long. I'm just gonna skip to that topic. We could just probably let me see. Probably we could be on here for an extra 3 to 5 more minutes or something like that. Here's the thing. Chucky series didn't release here until like a year after US. Then again, it is A24, so they kind of drag when it comes to international releases. But you guys are finally getting Undertone, a very good film in my opinion. Finally in the UK, very good film. You guys might get a 4K before we do though, because A24 here we'll get a Blu-ray, but in the UK you'll get a 4K before we do. A24 likes to take their time with the 4Ks though, so like Heretic, love that movie so much. The 4K exclusive looks the website exclusive is great. I missed out on the 4K at Barnes and Noble. They had the 4K and they sold out. But now I had to get it through the A24 website, which I already did. I got the Midsummer 4K Director's Cut box set, so that's where I got it from, and it's really cool. I still kept the envelope they sent me on I think it was the Green Knight, I believe, when it came out. Haven't seen it, so but yeah, may have to pirate the Friday 13th or Undertone. Undertone, they better have a Dolby Atmos mix on the physical media release because that audio mix is insane. And I only saw it in a standard screening. I was gonna see it at the Dolby, but they're only playing it at 10 p.m. And I'm like, no man, I can't do that. I can't do 10 unless if I'm on a date night, yeah. But if I'm just seeing by myself, I got it. Also, Crystal Lake. Oh, okay. Ooh, I might have to pirate Monarch if you know what I mean. I don't want to pay for Apple TV Plus. But no, it's I really wanted to check it out at the Dolby, but the timing was just so bad. And I had to work the next day. So but luckily I had to luckily not I hadn't. Luckily I had the chance to record my review before going to work the next day. So that's really cool. Can you not do a Apple trial? I mean, maybe I can do that. Maybe I could try to do an Apple trial. How to use Apple? Do you really? You don't need to have Apple products, right? To get Apple TV Plus. Because I think it's a week trial. Oh, but I don't week trial. I don't think I can do that though because I'm gonna be very busy with. I'm gonna probably gonna get a promotion soon. They're already processing a promotion for me at work. Should be on your PlayStation. Yes, it is actually. I've seen the app pop up, but I haven't downloaded it yet. It also has Disney Plus and HBO Max, but I don't think it's actually built in. I think the only streaming app I ever downloaded was that one time you called me, Max, and it was the Godzilla stream, and I only downloaded the YouTube's app. It was that was fun as hell though, but it was it's Jesus Christ. I keep forgetting I have the YouTube app on my PS5. But I might be too busy with work though to watch Monarch though and finish the week trial. I mean, there's still a chance for it to be on physical though, but who knows? Who knows when that's gonna be? Maybe when the show actually ends, we'll put a box set. But I think Yellowstone is I could be wrong. Like that's Apple TV Plus, right? And they got a 4K box set. Then again, I think Yellowstone is over if I'm not mistaken. Yellowstone the series is over. So I think they put a complete series 4K set already. I think they waited for the show to end. If I am not mistaken. There's a deal for Monarch to get a physical. But it'll most likely be when the show's on. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You know what? In the meantime, I'll wait for that. In the meantime, I'll probably wait for that. Yeah. If I want to go to the topic of the Snyderverse fans, they are. I just gotta say they are just really are just crazy, 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 crazy. That's all I gotta say. Yeah. Yellowstone also got Blu-rays. Yeah. Oh wow. I could go instead of a 4K set. I could go for individual Blu-rays, and I'll get the 4K set when they do make it. So I feel that if Apple TV Plus would want to do it on physical, they'll probably do like individual season sets on Blu-ray, and then they'll do a complete series set on 4K. UK had them first, I think. Ah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, Yellowstone was Apple TV Plus, right? Because I know they put a Jason Momoa show on Blu-ray or a Jason Momoa movie on Blu-ray, which was an Apple TV Plus exclusive. But it's only Blu-ray. But then again, it's very niche that movie. So yeah. Uh, but then again, we're still waiting on a singular point and a physical release outside of Japan. I don't know if single point ever got a physical release out in Japan. But I know that we all know that the anime trilogy got a physical release in Japan. UK got a complete Blu-ray. Oh wow. For Yellowstone, right? Wow. It's a good show. Germany got trilogy too. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, you're right, yeah, Max. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Germany and Japan, but nobody in UK and US, we haven't gotten that yet. We haven't gotten that yet. But no English subs. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. There's the Kinnikuman, the original Kinnikuman anime show that's on DVD, but that's not English subtitled. It's because Netflix owned international rights for animes. I see. Hmm. Well, we could ask Criterion or Arrow to do the anime trilogy. um, I know Criterion can do miniseries. I'm surprised Criterion hasn't done a 4K box set of the original Shogun series from the 80s. So, yeah. You know what? 2 hours into the stream, we'll call it a stream. We only got less than 7 minutes left. Toho could do it themselves if they buy the international rights. Oh, yeah. Kind of like when they bought the rights initially for Godzilla 2000 and they used the American cut as the international cut, which is pretty funny. So the only way for back then, the only way for you to watch the Japanese version was the before the Blu-ray was made available. You could only see it in Japan, or you had to import the DVD from Japan. And the UK, I believe, was the US version. So because they really love, here's the thing: when Toho first saw the Godzilla 2000 cut, They loved it so much is that they bought the rights to it, the international rights to it, and they just used it to distribute it outside of Japan. I believe they even have they also screened it in Japan. I don't think they made a Japanese version, like the original Japanese voice actress for it, but um, yeah, it's funny to Toho. To them, Godzilla 2000, the American cut, is their international dub. Technically, well, not technically, actually, their new international dub, which was the one that they distribute. Like every outside of Japan, like 2000, the American cut will be available. And I remember the Godzilla 2000 trailer was using the original English international dub for the trailer. Some lines were kept. Of course, the oh, the beer is cold. Who cares? It's like that line. Um, so in a way, it's I don't think it's lost media, but it could be lost media. The original English international dub for Godzilla 2000 never released. Was gonna be released, but they opt to do a new English dub for it in America. And well, Toho loved it so much that they ditched their international dub and they decided to let's just use this as an international dub. So it's like kind of like with Invasion of Astro Monster, where they call it as the Toho International dub, but it's actually the American dub because it has Nick Adams' voice in it, and it is the exact same AIP English dub. So Toho actually bought an AIP English dub, an American dub, and they use it as a Toho International dub. I think that was the second time I believe they did that. I believe I could be wrong of that. Because I think earliest as I can think of is 2000 when they used an American dub as their international dub instead because they're like, well, shit, they already did all the work, so let's just use that because they loved it so much. Yeah, there's probably a tape somewhere. Tape, yeah. Do you have the recorded footage of you meeting with some of the DVZ voice actors? No, I do not. I do not, but I do have pictures of it on social media on Instagram. Yeah, it's I did not record because they wouldn't allow us to record or take pictures if you didn't pay for it. So, but then again, I my encounter with Chris Sabat and Colleen Clickenbeard, they were not brief. They were lengthy actually. So I took two selfies with Chris Sabat, and I could have taken a picture with Colleen, but they were shutting the lights off because the event was closed. But she really wanted to talk to us. She really wanted to meet the fans and do some autographs and pictures. But they're already turning the lights off, so it was starting to become dark when I was talking to Colleen. So couldn't take a picture because the lighting would have been awful, awful, awful. So, but I took the selfie with Chris Sabat. It was one of the nicest dudes I ever met in my life. Like he didn't need to do this, but he had one more 15-minute lunch and he decided to, you know what? No, for 15 minutes, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom and I'll be right back. And no, that brief encounter with me and him was insane. How we were just talking about how good how his work, he talked about that. Yeah, my Hero Academia, that is like the best. I think it's the best anime ever. You haven't seen it, right? You should check it out. It's really good. You gotta have this very deep voice and how he can switch to Vegeta. And he didn't need to do it. I didn't pay for anything, but he just talking in the Vegeta voice. I was like, it's cheese, Lord Beerus. He just signs it. I got him to do a quote, which is really funny. But we were just talking about how great Broly is and how it's just like his just me just watching the movie on the big screen, and he was just like, "Oh, Broly was a very good movie. I think is one of the best projects I've ever done. It was really good." Um, no, but really, the voice, the voice directing is really freaking good. Colleen, she directed the My Hero Academia. I think that's what he said. I'm talking about about being a voice director, and just like how like, oh, but what are your thoughts? Like, what is your favorite anime? Like, but he would what I like about Chris Sabat is that he did not want to exclude anybody. He was like, he didn't need to talk to me, but he included me in the conversation. He was making eye contact with all of us at the table. He didn't just go like, "Oh, I'm gonna talk to this guy right now because he's right here. He paid and he wants to talk to me." No, he wanted to include everybody. So professional, very nice guy, and Colleen was super duper sweet. Um, I asked her about this. I asked her about this the box set here. I should have taken this for her to sign at least. But in this movie, this movie had multiple English dubs, like Harmony Gold. This is where they came from. But the Curse of the Blood Rubies, this is a new English dub, which is the Kai voice act cast. Because I noticed that it's Monica Rial doing Bulma and Colleen doing the voice for Goku. And I asked her about it, and I asked her, like, was that you that played Goku in Curse of the Blood Rubies? She's like, oh my god, yes, that was the only movie I've ever done. And loved her so much. I talked about how, like, when it comes to English dubs, I rather watch the Kai dub. And she was like, well, thank you. We really try to stay faithful to the original Japanese script. I'm like, thank you for that, though. It's really good. And no, she was super duper sweet. She was very excited to meet the fans. She came in a little late, but that's all right. She really had a lot of fun. She really wanted to meet the fans. So yeah, unfortunately gaming, I did not get any footage, recorded footage. So but I the encounters, the selfies, the encounters, the autographs, they were amazing. And before I said goodbye to Chris Sabat, he just said, and remember, it's cheese. That is my favorite quote from S Vegeta. Like, it's cheese, Lord Beerus. It's a very good scene. I love it so much. Love it. Love the guys. Love the voice. Here's the thing: the voice actors are the most humble actors you'll ever meet. They are just great. And Tom Kenny, I wanted to meet Tom Kenny next. He plays SpongeBob, of course, and many famous characters. But they closed this line because there's too many people trying to meet him. But what I love about Tom Kenny is that he was not just in his table booth; he went there and was, shaking hands with the fans who not they're just not even next in line. They're saying like, "Hey, how's it going? You having a good time?" I was very not too far from Tom Kenny, and Tom Kenny was just having fun with the fans. So I like that a lot. The cosplaying was great. It's a lot of fun this year at C2E2. Had a lot of fun. A lot of in line, but the encounters are worth it though. Some people, yeah, you meet for 30 seconds and then boom, that's it. No, but the voice actors, people, like, they love the fans and they want to have a conversation with them. So that's why when you go to voice actors, like, their lines go, in my experience, the voice actors, the lines, they take longer to move because they are talking to you. They want to talk to you. They don't want to make it like, oh, 15 to 30 seconds encounter. No, they want to talk to you because they really are very humble. I mean, one, they're the lowest paid actors, lowest paying acting job out there. But a lot of these voice actors, they really worked hard to get where they are. And it's just thanks to the fans. But also I say thanks to your hard work. And I always tell them thank you for the nostalgic memories. Thank you for the memories. And it's such a beautiful, beautiful moment to to meet them, which is really nice. But yeah, I do not have the footage, but their encounters, their selfies, it's more than enough for me. It's such an honor to meet one of my favorite voice actors, Christopher Sabat, and another voice actress I really love, Colleen Clickenbeard. They were great and unforgettable. I left C2E2 again this year with a giant smile on my face. They are amazing. I love a cut of invasion of I love a cut of invasion to have nothing Japanese and Nick in English. Nothing Japanese. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Both Japanese. Yeah, yeah, yes. I was same here, Max. Just Japanese and then just Nick. That's what I'm thinking. Nick Adams just speaking English to everybody, and everybody's talking to him in Japanese. Because he understands them. So yeah, that's really cool. Tell the Blu-ray story. Which Blu-ray story, Max? And that I'll just talk about the Blu-ray story, and then that'll be the stream for tonight. Cause it's almost one a.m. in the morning, and I gotta go to work tomorrow because big deal. CEOs are coming. Costco corporate is coming to our location, so gotta be on our A game tomorrow. So ask if they'll ever fix something. I go, which Blu-ray are we talking about here though? Ask if they ever fix something. Oh, you meant Dragon Ball, the Dragon Ball Z. Oh, I think you meant that, right? Me talking about the Dragon Ball Z. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Oh, the whole Yeah, I think you. Oh yes, is it the one when I ask him about another Dragon Ball Z release, Max? Is that the one? Because that is funny. I try my best not to laugh hard in front of him. Yeah, that one. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'll tell this story real quick. It's a very quick story, anyways. Real quick story, and that's gonna be the stream. I gotta wrap it up here. So anybody is still watching my encounter with Chris Sabat. So even before we said goodbye, so we were talking about, because here's the thing about Chris Sabat is that apparently I don't know if he still has them, but back in the day, apparently he has possession of the original broadcast masters of Dragon Ball Z. So what happened was that Toei Animation, they throw away their master tapes of the audio track of Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball, and not GT, just Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. But then again, many of the tokusatsu and animes were, so that's why you would watch like Dragon Ball Z in Japanese, or very much noisy like that. Um, because they throw away the mag tracks and they printed the thing on an optical track, which deteriorated faster over the years. So apparently fans at the time in Japan, they recorded the footage and VHS, high quality, high 8 VHS tapes. So it's around Betamax level, or you would say prototype mag track right there. So it's high quality, it's out there, it's on YouTube. You can listen to like the Dragon Box, and you can listen to the original broadcast audio track, how it's night and day. Holy shit. So apparently Chris Sabat has possession of that, but we could be wrong. He might have like forgot where he put him, of the original broadcast audio. So I thought that he probably knows in the know, not on the broadcast audio, but more like in a 4K release, a future physical media 4K release of Dragon Ball Z, because they all like they know too is that franchise gets milked to death on physical media, and it's like Star Wars, it's cursed. Well, now Star Wars is getting the theatrical cuts finally next year, but for Dragon Ball Z, they still have to get a outside the Dragon boxes a definitive, like a not definitive, but more like a good release outside the Dragon box. So I asked him. He got my, I gave him my phone for the selfies. He was just trying to like, like just to find the put the camera settings and all that stuff for us, And I asked him real quick, like, hey, Chris, do you know if a Crunchyroll Funimation is gonna plan to do a future 4K release of Dragon Ball Z, like a complete series box set? And he was like, he was just like, who the hell knows? Like, who the fuck knows? It's like I was laughing so hard, but because he was, not that he gets sick and tired of hearing it. I don't think he gets, no, he doesn't get sick and tired of it. It's just that I think he's also like, I think he's a like I think he's kind of like a little. Oh my god, there's something in behind the scenes that he's like trying to refrain from saying something probably negative, but even then, like Chris Sabat loves Dragon Ball. He loves the franchise so much. I mean, he did the voice direction in the English dub. So I think that even he knows on the bullshit that Funimation has done for the Dragon Ball Z releases outside the Dragon boxes. But then again, the Dragon boxes were more of a toy release, not a toy Japanese release, not Funimation. Funimation, all they did was took those Japanese DVDs and slapped the English dub and English subtitles and called it a day. So I think even Chris knows the bullshit that Crunchyroll and Funimation did to the Dragon Ball Z releases. So I think he was just like, who the hell knows if they're gonna do one? Who knows? They'll probably do, probably not. The way he said it is probably like he's just like either impatient with them, because I'm pretty sure he wants a 4K release, but I'm pretty sure Funimation's like, we don't know. We don't know we're gonna do one. We don't know we're gonna do one. But he just looked. He's like, oh, who the hell knows? He's that's all he said. He was just like trying not to not look annoyed, but he's more, not annoyed, but he just comically, no, yeah, comically, he was just like, who the hell knows? Like, who the hell knows when there's gonna be a 4K release of that? Because it is almost 300 episodes to do a new 4K restoration of it. So 291 episodes, I believe. That's how much. And Dragon Balls, that's just Dragon Ball Z. So Dragon Ball's around 156 episodes, I believe. So Yeah, and Dragon Ball GT is like 64 episodes. So, but it's no, it's I try my best not. I kind of laugh. Yeah, I did. No, actually, no, I did laugh. I giggled because he was just looking at my phone and I asked him, "Oh, you think it's gonna be a 4K release in the future of Dragon Ball Z?" Who the hell knows? I think he was just not that he's annoyed by being asked, but I think he's. I'd say this. This is my theory. I think he got annoyed. He's annoyed at Crunchyroll Funimation for not doing a 4K release. So, um, because he knows he and the cast know that Funimation and Crunchyroll mishandled Dragon Ball Z for many years, and they're still doing it. So it's I think I'd say he's kind of like annoyed that Funimation and this is me, Funimation and Crunchyroll is they're not putting something out. But just that's how I took it. But but if he's just annoyed that I ask him that question, or he's just annoyed that people like keep asking that question, I understand. I even told him that I think I even said I understand that there's like if you don't have an answer because you would think you another thing. I thought that he could have an answer because he still works at Funimation and Crunchyroll, or he used to. I think he would probably know like a little bit of insider thing, but right now he just says, "Who knows?" That's all he said. Like, who the hell knows? But he's no, but he was being a good sport a bit. He was being funny. He was being funny. He said it in a funny tone. He's like, "Who the hell knows?" It's a very very funny answer. The funniest answer I've ever had. So yeah, who the hell? I would say this: who the fuck knows if Funimation and Crunchyroll are gonna do a 4K release of Dragon Ball Z? I'd say they're gonna. That's my theory, but chances are people expect disappointment. Keep your expectations very, very low. Because we all know what happened last time. We got this. We had this major disappointment. So people just let's just be careful. If they are gonna plan on doing something, if we keep hearing news that Funimation and Crunchyroll is gonna do something, let's just be let's just expect disappointment. Here's the thing, people. Before I say goodbye to you guys, if they fuck it up again, but this time on 4K, don't buy it. Let's not accept anything less anymore. So I'm not saying don't buy this. I'm saying if Funimation and Crunchyroll do it again, they fuck it up again, but this time on 4K, let I myself I'm gonna put my foot down and not buy it. And you know what? Fuck it. I will spend $5,000 on eBay to buy brand new sealed complete sets of the Dragon boxes. Because it is currently my go-to, but this is something I don't want to settle for. This is not what we should be settling for, people. Tired of settling for less. If they fuck it up again, let's let's not buy it. I'm sorry, but we cannot give them our money. We cannot do it again. And Funimation, Crunchyroll, if you're watching, don't fuck it up again. It's not hard. It's not hard to do a good release of this. You have decent masters, third generation with good colors. You have your Sony can help. You got bought out by Sony. Sony can help you. They've had the resources. Not this again. Stop with this again. It's not hard. It's really not hard. Is it going to be costly and time consuming? Yes, but it's worth it. It's going to be worth it. We fans have done it. We've supported great releases like the Dragon boxes before. It can be done. Enough. None of this. automatic low quality DNR with bullshit edge enhancement and fake grain and blown out colors that make your eyes bleed. Not not this anymore. Please. Funimation, Crunchyroll, and I would say Sony, please stop it. Do better. Jesus, this is such a Greek tragedy. This goddamn set. This Dragon Ball Z in general in home video. That's why right now, Max, if you're gonna keep asking me what is the best way to watch the original Dragon Ball Z, I say none. If you want to spend extra money in the Dragon boxes, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's easier to obtain them in the UK than in the US, but none right now. None. Stop it. Get some help. Yeah. Mike looks like the top of a Mario mushroom. Yeah, yeah, it does. Yeah. Boycott. Yeah, boycott. It's not hard to boycott bullshit like this. It's not hard. Who knows? I might do a comical over the top video of it, losing my fucking mind if they announce something and then they show us the footage and it's like, this is not only the orange bricks, not only is this the season sets, but it's the anniversary set again. People, it's not hard. It's not hard to get a good release. I mean, AB Group in France, they've done it with the Dragon boxes, with the Dragon box footage. They color corrected them. They added resolution. They upscaled it properly. And they gave us the original broadcast audio. It's not hard. It's not fucking hard. And it's weird. Out of all places, AB Group in France did a pretty much a unfinished definitive release of Dragon Ball. Something that we fans been asking. And yet Toei, Funimation, Crunchyroll, and Sony are not giving us something like that. Or something good. Yeah. Again, if they fuck it up again, I'm getting those Dragon boxes. I'll fork $5,000 to get them. I don't care at this point. I'm exclusive Z has sold out. Oh wow. Whew. Is it the? I'm pretty sure it's the one with the cropped version though, Max. Because I think I looked it up. I think the first release was basically a cheaper version of this. But I think the newer release is the cropped widescreen, those zoomed in widescreen bullshit. I mean, at least with the anniversary and the first release was the original 4:3 ratio, but Funimation just loves to crop shows that are not supposed to be cropped. Oh, but it's a widescreen TV. Who gives a fuck? God damn it. Jesus Christ. I can only find Super and movie box set. Ooh, you guys have a movie box set? We got separate box sets. Is that on Blu-ray? God damn. I mean, Super is pretty good on Blu-ray, but then again, it's a modern show. Of course, it's gonna look good. But then again, they kind of messed up Kai in the final chapters. Listen, Funimation's gonna Funimation. Jesus Christ. There's always gonna be one thing that they're gonna get wrong. Dragon Ball Z movie complete collections. Jesus, Max. We don't have that here. We have to buy it. It's only 45. We don't have that here. Is it? I think it could be the remastered versions though. But then again, it might have the piss tint on them though for a Blu-ray. Either it's the original Funimation Blu-rays or the newer remastered versions that Toei put out like around 2018, yeah. But those had issues with it though. With they added this piss tint that's on the movies, but I think that's only on the Japanese release. I think in the UK they fixed that. It's easy to fix. I don't know why the hell. Who the fuck in Toei is like, hey, let's add let's pee on the movie real quick before you put it out on physical. It's funny. And when they put them out in Japanese theaters and in some select US theaters and on Netflix Japan, they didn't have those. They had no issues until fucking until fucking the physical came out, and then it's like, why do these films look like it has yellow or green tint on it? It's like, what the fuck? It had none of those issues, but I think the UK version, it was Manga Entertainment here. I think Manga Entertainment fixed I think they fixed the tint issues. Ratings 8.8 out of 5. Wow. Yeah, because the movie collections we got here, the DVDs are pretty fine. They're like small box sets, but the Blu-rays, well, very mediocre in my opinion. But yeah, Shin Godzilla was different to US as well, so don't forget that. Yeah, over here in the US, they use older masters though. In the UK, you guys might have gotten the remastered versions from Japan, and they're fixed. Like I think also in the UK they fixed the color timing issues for the Broly film and in Superhero. Because we have a light green tint on our copies. But in the UK, Manga Entertainment, no, I think Manga cleaned, they took that out. It's only 3 clicks, like a click to fix it. But we were given the Japanese sources, but it's like, and I don't remember looking like piss in theaters though. That's the thing. Something about title cards, I think, not being present in US release until the 4K, but we already had them on the DVD and Blu-ray. Title cards, oh, the Japanese title cards? Yeah, for the UK, I think you guys had him, but in oh yeah, the title cards, yeah, Shin Godzilla title cards, yeah. We had Funimation created these specific subtitle track title cards for the Blu-ray release when it came out. But now in the 4K, we got them fully restored. So yeah. Oh boy. Alrighty then. Yeah, I think folks, with that, I'm gonna wrap the stream up. Holy crap. I went on longer than I thought, but you know what? I had a great time with you guys. Okay, folks, I want to have a, yeah, that's gonna be the stream from me to you. I want to thank Max and gaming and sorry, that one guy, Patrick, I believe. Yeah, Patrick. Yeah, thank you guys so much for coming in and supporting the stream, and everybody else that came in and supported the stream. All right, folks, I gotta hit the hay, folks, and I gotta, you know what? Before I go to work, I got a review. I gotta reshoot a review though for the Atomic Breath 2014 Godzilla. Honestly, first, that's gotta go first, and then I'll talk about Godzilla 2000. Alrighty then, folks. So that's gonna be the stream one more time. And so, guys, with that, good night, good morning, good afternoon, where you guys are in the world, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.